This is a brief review of the rock solid chess opening repertoire for black by Engone, and the basis for this is in a very appealing sort of system of playing e6 to absolutely everything. So everything that white plays, you can play one e6, and that is really appealing for a number of people because they imagine being able to play just one move, one opening repertoire for black against white's e4, against white's d4, against c4, against other sidelines where you just play the same system. So it's a very, very appealing idea. I actually had this book before, about 5 or 6 years ago, and I bought it, flicked for it, sold it. I recently bought it again. Right? I mean, that's a bit crazy, but I did that because I'm interested in personally looking at this book again, give it another chance. And this is my conclusion. So the heart of this book is the French defense. And that is definitely a foundation of this book. It recommends the French defense against e4. And there are lines, obviously, where against d4, you could go into the French defense after e6. And then, if white reverts back to e4, then you play d5 again, and you get a French defense anyway. But there are ideas and structures at how you can play e6 and get white in unfamiliar positions that can sort of deviate into different structures. So you have to be able to play and be flexible enough to play different structures like the Dutch or the Nimzo-Indian or the Bogo-Indian or variations of both. But in it is also sidelines against things like the London and things like that. However, the book has certain issues, which is probably why I sold the thing in the first place. And for me, here's one example of one of the issues. So after d4, e6, which is a universal move, and bishop f4 signal in the London system, then there are 3 different approaches here that they're recommending in the book. And this is my issue with the book. So there's a straightforward universal system with d5, and the universal sort of setup with c5. Knights, this is what I used to play actually, knight f6, knight c6, queen coming to b6, central tension, and things like that. So there's a brief line with that, but not much detail, not much game analysis, just this is universal setup, that's it. And then he also suggests, instead of this move, going into c5 and playing this move, queen b6, and there is possibilities. And it just says after this move, black has no problems, and that's it, kind of leaves you cold. He also suggests this move is a possibility. I just cannot see the London player going into lines such as this. Right, and there is a drone line in this position. I think after we take, it says you have to be prepared to go into this draw by repetition line if you go into this line. He also says if you like the London system, if you like playing the Dutch, you can also go into the Dutch system from this structure. But then he doesn't really give you any Dutch instructions. He just said those familiar with the Dutch can play the Dutch. So my main issue with this book is you have to do a lot of work with this. I wouldn't recommend this book for someone who hasn't got much time. You need to do a lot of work with it. It's useful for going through and picking up ideas and then putting that into an open repertoire. But kind of that's what you're buying up a repertoire book for, I think, is actually have that information in front of you. Here is the setup. Here is the structure. Here are a few model games. There are some model games in the back. And, it's well written and things like that. But I just do not like this thing where it's like, you could play this, you could play this, you could play this. Already what I've just shown you there against London would be quite confusing for a lot of different people. It's like, which line should I go into? Like, it just gives you options. And then you have to do the work yourself if you want to explore those options further. Let me show you another example. Here is a sideline that is sometimes played, and I've played this as white myself before as well, just in blitz games. After e4, e6, b3, and he calls this the Repertoire attack. I think it's also known as the Horowitz attack, something like that. And he says d5, bishop b2, takes, knight c3, knight f6, queen e2, bishop e7, castle's queenside, castle's kingside, g4. And he says of this position, after the text move 7g4, a very unclear position has arisen. Then he gives you a couple of variations, and that's it. I just left to your own devices. So actually in a blitz game I played a5, not quite in this position, but a5 is quite a good idea. But you have to basically do a lot of the work yourself, I found, especially on these side variations, right, and these smaller variations. But things like the London system, that's not a side variation. That's very popular, and I just don't think this book is that great, to be honest. Maybe why I sold it in the first place, right? There are, obviously, I've only had the weekend to look over it, but those are a few things I've picked up on. And I'm not going to go into all the massive mainline French variations when I can just play a simpler line. I can just play something simpler against that. So this is a book written by a grandmaster, about this is what I play, and these are sort of variations and things like that. It's not really written with a club player in mind. There might be things of value in here, but don't expect to pick this book up, just read through and memorize it, or, get a solid understanding and then be able to go out and play it. You have to do a lot of your own research, which is that not why we kind of buy books in the first place? So, yeah, I can't really, unfortunately, recommend this book very much. It will depend on how experienced you are. If you're an experienced player and you're a club player, you're 1800, 1900, 2000, you might be able to pick things up in this and think, actually, yeah, I can do this. I know how to play this. I've already got experience in the French. I've already got experience in different structures, and I've played the Dutch quite a lot. This E6 stuff, it allows you to sort of sidestep some particular variations that can be nasty. So there's definitely some value in there, but don't expect to pick this up and be able to just roll that out and play that repertoire in open games, in tournaments, because you're going to get to a position like this where it just says what does it say again? Complicated position has arisen or something like that. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that, pal. There's no other variation on what to do. So, yeah, overall, I wouldn't recommend the book, unfortunately. 6 out of 10, and there might be some things to pick out of it for me, but I'm left doing a lot of my own work again, and the book's not really being of value, which is probably why I sold it in the first place. So does anybody want to buy a book?